me. You're the one who popped in my dream when I was in that alien ship a few weeks ago. It felt like... you called to me. I thought fantastic. I listened to the song. Your thought became the song. Has this ever happened before?
We'll operate rotating shifts, 10 hours on, 10 hours off. Have your squads check heavy level down the air ducts. And as we clear each sector, we'll place guards behind us, so we'll be sure that he's not doubling back.
With all due respect, sir, what you're suggesting could take weeks or months. This place is 5 miles long. He could be hiding anywhere.
These will help cut the odds down a little. All high-ranking Earth Dome personnel are injected the coded identification crystal as a precaution against kidnapping. Now it emits a very low-level signal, strictly short range. I'm placing guards with scanners at all the docking bays. Each locked in. All we need to do is close the lips.
Any problems yet?
No, sir. These guys are about as subtle as a brick through a glass window, but they know their stuff. I hate to be on the wrong side with this bunch against me.
Hello. Just once I'd like to make it through a crisis with a minimum of grief. Sir. There's something I have to do. Keep posted up with Cranston and his people are up to. Check in with you later.
I have a message. You're in great danger, Captain. We know what you've been told. But Dr. Jacobs is not traced.
Why is half the intelligence community out looking for him?
Earth Special Intelligence is one of the few branches under President Clark's direct control. Jacobs represents a threat, and he's using whatever resources he has to stop it, including you.
What's the situation?
Before President Santiago was killed aboard Earth Force One, Clark got off the ship, claiming he had some kind of virus. 24 hours later, Earth Force One is destroyed in an accident. And Clark assumed the presidency.
Pretty damn convenient illness.
As Clark's personal physician, Jacobs knew it wasn't true. If he would ever testify to that effect, it would help prove that Clark knew what was going to happen. But they couldn't allow that. If they killed him right away, it would look suspicious, so they kept an eye on him until they figured it was safe for the good doctor to have an accident. We heard about it, and we helped him escape.
Not much of an escape. He's trapped here.
This wasn't according to plan. He was supposed to rendezvous with his contact on Io. That meeting didn't go off. They were closing in on him, so he jumped the first transport he could find.
And came here. So now you're improvising. Terrific. Cranston and his boys from ESI have my entire security force out looking for Jacobs. If I pull them back now, Cranston will know I've been tipped off, and it'll expose everything that we have started to build here.
I don't have any easy answers, Captain, but it has to be done. Testimony alone isn't enough to bring up charges. But it's a start. We need to accumulate as much evidence as we can, so when we go public with this, we'll hit the target. Because of this game, Captain, you only get one shot. Find Jacobs before they do. Have him dictate us towards Satan and get him off this station. Alive.
I have no problem. You want mail on that?
Captain.
I know. I just don't like the odds, that's all. If we'd have heard about this sooner, we could have handled it quietly. Now the whole station's involved, and we'll have to circumvent our own people.
If the other side gets their hands on Jacob, they'll disappear him. They'll do the same to anyone he talks to. So whatever you're going to do, I suggest you do it quickly.
Sheridan Garibaldi, meet me in my quarters in 10 minutes. You're gonna love this.
So you'll notice the routine scan of the eye shows the usual number of rods and cones, in addition to small parameter cells just before the object bundle, designed to tune into the ultraviolet frequency. You shouldn't have to operate on this area. You shouldn't have to operate on this area. I recommend... One moment. Put up the scanner to move into the optic cavity so we can see.
Yes. Hi, Doc. Just wanted to say happy birthday. That's all.
What are you talking about? It's not my birthday.
Get you later.
That's nothing. Do you mind?
Let's go.
Computer, play back last message frame by frame. Look for any abnormalities.
Stand by.
I'm nearly out of stems. I have to keep moving. If I fall asleep, they'll get me. And if they get me, I don't know if this will get you, Mary, but I'm tired. I'm just desperate. I don't know who to turn to, whom I can trust.
Well, maybe now you'll admit that you were wrong about Jacob.
I didn't say I believe him.
Yeah, but you didn't say you believe me either.
I don't believe anybody.
What a wonderful world you live in.
Yeah, well, the rent is cheap. It's decent. I get to make my own hours now. Are you going to help me? We'll spend the next 2 days analyzing my lifestyle.
All right, go ahead, do it.
People reported a blip on their scanners about an hour ago with Brown, too. Maybe it's Jacobs, maybe not. Either way, it's a good place to start. Now, we can't bring my people in on this because the captain doesn't want to place them in jeopardy, and neither do I, so we're going to have to go in after them ourselves, unofficially.
Which means you have to go up against your own security force.
And it won't be easy. I'm training myself. They're pretty damn good, but I do have one advantage that they don't. I've got you, and you know Jacobs. And if anybody can help me find him, it's you.
Won't you be recognized?
Are you kidding? First, I don't get in the down below a lot. Second, when I do, they don't see me. They see the badge. And third, I have an excellent disguise. Let's go.
My life suddenly passing in front of my eyes.